All right, everyone. Welcome back to today's second portion of our adventure time with these fine folks, as our heroes find themselves in front of this very large, kind of elongated bridge that leads up to this tower. At the top of the center of which, let me try that one more time. Resting at the center of the top of the tower, you see sort of this black structure, almost like a little room that somebody has constructed at the top of this tower. But you now need to sort of get there before your opponents do. And Brimstone will sort of go, "The rules are simple. There are 5 tracks ahead of you. First, you have the wires. Then you have the granite. Then you have the ooze. Then you have the sand, and then you have the acid." And you see that, in effect, in front of you, the bridge has been divided into 5 sections that roughly correspond with what Brimstone is talking about. And he'll go, "If any of your team gets knocked off the track, they are out of the competition. If all of your team members are knocked off the track, then your team loses. The first team to have all of its active members at the top of the tower wins. Everything is allowed except simply flying to the top of the tower. On your marks, get set, go." And there will be sort of this like brrr, like big klaxon sound. So here's how this is gonna work. Each time that you get to the start of one of these sections, I'm gonna describe what you see in front of you. You can either just rush into it, kind of take a second to get your bearings, or take longer to sort of study and kind of see where you might be able to find an advantage here. And that will determine whether any checks that you make are made at disadvantage, regular, or at advantage. Obviously, one takes, the more time that you take, the more time that you take, and the slower that you go.
Right.
So as you get to the first section of the platform, basically it's kind of the army-style barbed wire fence that has been laid down horizontally, and there's about 50 feet of it laid out in front of you, with enough crawl space underneath it for someone to kind of, huff and puff their way through it.
Oh, well, Cal and I are going to be great at this.
Yeah. Right.
I'm assuming the whole team has to go through all the stuff?
Yeah, but as long as you don't get knocked out, as long as you're, on the track.
But we can't fly.
You cannot fly.
So we can't,
Well, it's Cal and I can't just be like, "You two guys, we'll see you later."
Yeah.
So
you can cross, you can go through.
You could theoretically, knock Helena out and, whatchamacallit, and then you guys go as fast as possible, but there may be things later on that Helena is better suited for than you guys.
Yeah.
No,
No,
for the
we're
record,
not
Cal,
knocking
you
Helena
could comfortably walk underneath this barbed wire.
Exactly,
it would not
and I
scrape the
can
top
just
of your head and go
float
current
through.
state.
But
Yeah.
you said there was space enough for one person to get through anyway, so I should just get on with it.
No. So you could do it, but it doesn't need to be one person at a time. It is say 20 feet across and then 50 feet lengthwise.
But I can get through it.
Yeah, but you can definitely crawl underneath it.
Can
Cool.
Volt crawl through it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Sweet.
do it.
So we'll just go through and let those two crawl and cheer them on from the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Or even I think Satus would just, since he can just really step through it, I think he would go side by side with Helena, kind of pointing out watch your shoulder, look at your
that'd be
leg,
great.
move this
Okay,
in.
cool.
Yes. And
Cool.
Cal's just kind of.
You could coach Volt along. So basically
yeah.
I'm assisting Helena,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
assisting Volt.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's go this way.
All right, so I'm hearing that we are not taking too much time. We're kind of just plowing into it. But because you guys are kind of tutoring, I think that may counteract the effects of disadvantage for this one. Cool.
Great.
Beth, roll me an athletics check, and I'll do the same for Volt.
Great, and that's not affected at the moment by being a teenager, is it?
No. The teenager thing only affects your stat scores, which I have already adjusted.
Perfectamundo.
As a
Okay.
teenager, you think the barbed wire is super cool.
I think it's awesome. Okay, I have a 19 plus 7. Awesome barbed wire.
Nice. You'll get through that fine. Volt also is getting through it okay. Sorry, I need to just pull up Volt's stats. I don't know why I closed this book.
He's 100 and everything.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
he's the
Yeah.
best.
Is that your Hydra book?
Around.
Did you close it on the Hydra?
I did, and then I was like, wait a
And
minute.
a bunch of
there's
more
other-
pages showed up.
Very good.
Here we go. This is what I need. All right, great. Cool. So yeah, you start to crawl in. You've basically crawled far enough where your feet are now behind you, just underneath the barbed wire, when you hear this sort of whoomph sound, and all of a sudden the barbed wire lights on fire.
Whoa.
What?
And you hear from behind you, looks like things are really heating up for our competitors.
And what do I have? What do I have here?
Some water?
I can throw another ice knife and try to freeze it, maybe? Would that work? To
We
try to
do
You can try.
throw an ice knife at I'll try to throw it at the barbed wire ahead of us to kind of freeze it. I'm gonna cast it at first level.
How, what is the radius of effect
Oh.
of Ice Knife?
It is 60 feet. Or
No, that's
the
probably
radius
the
of
range.
effect is 60 feet is the range. I believe the area of effect is 5 feet.
So that will get
So
you.
not very far. And also it has to be at a creature. It can't just be at a...
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Dang
can dissonant whisper the. My two options
Unlikely.
are dissonant whisper and vicious mockery.
Yeah.
What kind of
you,
crap
barbed wire.
fire is this?
Yeah.
So just burning then. I think I should go faster.
Okay,
Yep.
great. I think that now we have.
Yeah.
I think that then I need another athletics check now with disadvantage.
Oh dear.
Wait a second. No, I'm not. I don't have a body anymore. I had like a ring of fire protection or something, didn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, I have the ring of warmth, but I don't have a body. It's
You-
like,
No, that's
That's
ice
protection
cold
against
protection.
ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, oopsie.
Yeah. But
Okay, never mind.
You
But-
you are as protected against fire as you can be. Yeah.
I was seeing if I could be like, Helena, take my ring.
Well, I'm afraid I still get a non-natural 20, so...
Yes.
Cool. And dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, is that affected?
I think your
Yes.
dexterity is better.
I think it is
Yes, it
better.
is.
Better.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine me being better at dexterity. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, imagine you being better at anything than you are at
What?
bird. That's incredible. Right.
Okay, I somehow get a natural 20.
Wow.
Plus 2. This is weird.
So here's the thing.
Teenage Helena.
Teenage Helena
Yes.
was probably going through some kind of boot camp in the Veldrin
Yeah.
military
Ooh.
around the time.
Ooh.
So this is just like riding a bicycle. Who hasn't crawled
I
underneath
love
a
it.
field
I
of
love
burning
it.
barbed wire?
Standard.
So in
Yes.
record time, you just crawl through it. Volt does pretty well, but at a certain point, one of his wings does catch on the barbed wire fence,
no.
which means that he takes a little bit of burning and piercing damage. But in short order, he makes it through. And around the same time that Helena is kind of reincorporating herself and standing up, Satus, you are facing forward and you kind of hear this crunching metallic sound, and then this tearing sound, and then from the other side of the arena, you see this entire field of barbed wire just get ripped out and cast into the abyss. And you hear as Brimstone goes, the Soliana team has taken a rather direct approach to solving their problems. How interesting to see. Hopefully they will falter and die at the more indirect challenges, though.
So they just got the heck rid of it.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Well, we do
guys
that.
are now in front of a similar sort of, 20 by 50 foot marble slab that just extends forwards.
So it's 20 feet up.
No, 20 feet sort of width
Ahead
wide,
of us?
and then 50 feet downward, or like lengthwise.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. You
Okay.
just have to cross it, right?
Just have to cross it.
It's gonna be slippy,
No problemo.
Maybe you should jump on me.
I'm
What's
sorry,
my
Cal.
name, Mo?
There we go. Thank you very much.
And Cal. Yeah.
I guess, Satus, you can float over it?
Yeah, and I'll lead the way just in case I triggered something.
I guess I better see if I can climb it, because I don't really know.
No. Sorry, this is just like the floor.
It's just like
It's
a
just
walkway.
straight ahead. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
what's the problem? Like,
Something will
We
pop
don't
up.
know yet.
come on, let's find out. No, hang on.
Yeah,
hang on.
Satus will lead the way just in case if like I trigger something like a booby trap of sorts. Maybe it might whoosh through me.
Okay.
Beth, roll me a d20.
Okay. 11.
11.
11.
Cal, roll me a d20.
3.
Okie dokie.
Sure.
Wee.
Okay, so Satus, you walk through, no problem. Helena, you are walking confidently behind Satus when all of a sudden, full speed, almost at a jog, you slam into a wall that you cannot see.
Ow.
Making you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and
Ah.
making Cal
That's
fall off your
amazing.
shoulder and taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Okay, invisible wall maze.
Okay. Ow. Ja. I didn't like that.
Okay.
I picked you up there, Cal.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. What are
Very
we doing? What are we
much.
doing?
Are there any trash cans around?
No.
Is Lieutenant Surge with us?
That really hurt and such.
Not to,
Okay,
not to pick
there-
you up, Mike, but I believe you might be thinking of Koga.
Oh, is it Koga with the
I
invisible
think
walls?
so, yeah. I think Lieutenant Surge
Yeah.
was like the trash cans.
Yes, yeah, okay. I think I'm combining the two.
Yeah.
Can I feel like to the end of the wall?
It goes from one end of the platform to the other end of the platform.
Oh, so it's just a straight up
It's just a
wall.
straight up wall.
Can I climb it?
You can try.
I'll try.
Okay. That would be an athletics check, please.
Excellent. 17 plus 7.
Okay. Yeah, once again, climbing, no problem for Helena Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah,
Mhm.
a 10.
So here's the problem. You're trying to do this pretty fast. You are, I think, a little upset at the sudden slamming of yourself into an invisible wall. So
Isn't the best.
when you realize that you can climb this, and you can climb it quite easily, you go quite fast. And then all of a sudden, you ran out of wall. And you
Oh.
are not quite able to balance yourself properly. And so you fall over on the other side of the wall,
Oh, that's nice, at
Okay, but
least.
you make it.
taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. Cal, dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. A non-natural 20.
Yeah, you are able to kind of tuck and roll and, make it through it okay.
Easy peasy.
How's Volt doing?
That's a good question. Volt is kind of, scratching at the wall behind you. You sort of see him
Aw.
poking at a thing.
Bolt, go up. And
He's kind of trying, but it's hard. He can't quite find, like, a good hold on it.
do what Helena did.
Yeah, can Satus try to like point to where he saw footholds of basically like where
Yeah,
Helena was like, oh, she put her foot there, her hand there,
Yeah, but
and
it's
maybe
gonna take a second.
I mean, we're already on the other side of the wall. I don't have anything that can break. Do we want to try to like blast the wall, like blast a hole in the wall or something?
As if on
I feel like I
cue,
have a-
you do hear and the sound of kind of like some debris landing from the other side of the stadium.
Or I think I have a rope. I can throw a rope back.
Oh.
Okay, sure. As long
Yeah,
as Volk can grab the rope, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
Grab the rope.
This takes us.
It's our only hope.
This takes a second, but you are able to
I'm
sort
quite
of
quick with
throw
that
the
rope.
rope and get Volt on the other side of it. And you hear, it's not death, but the Cavaliers are definitely lagging behind as they find it difficult to overcome the hidden wall section of the challenge.
All right, look at it. We'll make up time on the next one.
All right, so you arrive at the next one, which is this almost like a pool in front of you, but it is filled not with water, but with this wriggling black material, sort of this like strange toxic goop. And throughout the pool, there are a series of wooden posts, big enough for maybe half a human's foot to hold on them, that are kind of stationed at various irregular points throughout the course.
So I feel like I need to leap across, possibly carrying Cal and Volt.
So just like yoink, yoink, leap, 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 leap.
Unless anyone has any better ideas.
All I can do is smack talk it.
Yeah.
The only thing
I will say I think that your bardic inspiration is still on, Mike.
That's true. That's true. So I will.
Okay.
I think to that, Satus would be like, Helena, I believe in you and your ability to get them across safely. And so does Satus just like float across? Is that like his deal?
No, at this point you would walk, but the toxic goop won't do anything to you, so you may sink. And
Then yeah, I would love to give Helena some bardic inspiration, and then I would also love to try to do that same sort of like coaching thing where I kind of basically be like, there's one here, right, like kind of being a step ahead and pointing out like which platforms I think she could jump to. Like when your big brother is helping you play Crash Bandicoot.
I see.
So jump there,
who hasn't
spin
had that
that.
experience here? We all know what that's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am hearing that there is at least a second of strategizing here. You're not just quite like flying by sheer
We're not just
instinct.
like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true, yeah.
We would rather take a beat to make sure we don't fall into the sludge.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think that all adds up to roll me an acrobatics check, Beth. I think no advantage, no disadvantage, because Satus helping you out is balancing out the fact that you are carrying a live dragon underneath your arm.
I see. Okay, well, let's just hope this goes well. Okay, that's a 16.
Helena starts to American Ninja Warrior style,
Yes!
bounce
Yes.
through, pull, and you're 3/4 of the way through when you put your foot on a pole and you hear this snapping, cracking sound as this one gives way, something about it being less stable underneath the toxic black goo.
Fair.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
17.
Nice.
Make it past that one. You're almost at the end when this one, instead of cracking, just sinks down into the toxic goo. One more dexterity saving throw, please.
Remember, you have bardic inspiration if you need to booster that throw.
That's a 16.
Okay. Are we using bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah, use it to be safe. You get a D8.
Okay. A D8. Where the heck's my 8? I got it. Okay. That's another 4. So, not natural 20, you might say.
And with
Perfect.
that,
Thank you, Satus.
your foot only sinks into the toxic goo for a second before you're able to kind of bound yourself up and get to another post and then land on safety. But even in that moment, you see the way that the sole of your boot was starting to bubble and dissolve just from like the second that it made contact with that goo. But you have safely managed to get across this particular obstacle and put down the dragon on the ground.
Okay, great.
Even I have to admit, that was very impressive.
That's right, Brimstone.
Thank you, Brimstone.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's gonna be great. We're going great. It's gonna be fine.
Next ahead of you is another sort of section of platform that is sand.
Okay. It's just some sand.
It's sand.
It's sand.
Are we taking a second to strategize, or are we just plowing ahead on instinct?
I feel like we might have to take a sec because it might be like quicksand or something.
It could be.
Right.
Does anyone have a big stick, Cal? Can you poke the sand and see how deep it is?
Normally Cal has a big stick. Cal right now has a toothpick.
Oh, yeah, so you do. That's no help
Yeah.
at all. Thank you.
Hey, I killed a man with that one.
Yeah.
Is
once.
there
Or maybe-
anything around,
One
or is it
second.
literally?
I killed a man with that once. What do you think I am, a dunce?
Well done.
Thank you very much. The gods
Is there
of rhyming have been
anything-
appeased.
Is there anything around, or is it just the sand?
It's just
Nothing.
the sand, and it goes from one end of the platform to another.
How is it like? Is it long jumpable?
I was gonna say, can we try to get a running
I
start?
don't know that you can jump 50 feet.
Oh no, I
Okay.
can't. I just wondered.
Like, there is definitely sort of a little bit of, call it maybe 10 feet between the goo and the sand. Like, there is a little bit of just, like, plain stone between each platform, which is where you're standing right now. But, so you can have, like, a little bit of a running start, but I don't think that you can
Yeah.
do, like, a full-on long jump.
Got it. I do like the idea of a running start. My goodness, I wish I had my full body. I could be doing so many cool things with the loot right now.
I feel like I can jump quite a few feet actually, but not 50.
Look, I think jumping is a good idea because then it's however many feet forward is 10 less feet of sand to deal with. So I like the idea of run, jump, land, see what
Ooh.
happens.
You don't think I'm just gonna jump into some quicksand and die forever?
I mean, well, we'll
It's a
all go
risk
out
we're
together.
Willing to take. Great. Cal?
Wait a second. Can Volt lightning bolt the sand and turn it into glass?
You can try.
Yeah.
Huh, 1 second. So I really, not conceptually, but like, lightning, yeah, I guess when lightning strikes sand,
Strikes
it
the
does.
sand.
And I also have lightning spells.
Yeah.
Lightning spells.
Yeah.
This is kind of
Team
an Incredibles
lightning
moment of-
Team
spells.
lightning.
Now use your
Team
power
lightning.
to.
Talk amongst yourself for a moment.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, guys, it'd be
I
so cool if you could
also-
turn into glass. I could just slide across.
we could
it.
just slide across, and then we'll make up that dead space against the other team. We'll be
Yeah.
right back in the mix.
Yeah. So fast we'll slide. We'll get some skis. It'll be great.
Oh, that's so smart. I
Yes,
also
it is. Satus is smart.
this is not super useful, but I do now have Misty Step,
Okay.
What's that?
which I can teleport up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So basically,
But-
if she steps into
but-
the sand and is quicksand, Cal can be
You
like,
will be
bye, and
okay.
teleport.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And meet
yeah,
Satus on the other end and high five.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
Um,
holding you up at this point, guys.
Yeah.
I should just go.
I think
should
you'll be
tell
useful at the
myself.
top of the tower when we have to
We
fight the
need
other
you.
people.
We need you. So.
I mean, I can walk 30 feet, so I could jump 30 feet, query? Add
I-
4 feet.
I
if you're
like
doing
the
a
idea
long-
of Volt and Cal combined, both
Both-
using lightning
both using
attacks,
lightning
same
attacks.
time, see if they can zap as much of this as possible, make a cool little glass walkway.
The Cavalier seem paralyzed with indecision.
We are not.
Wait, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
some.
Zap it up.
Hang
I'll
on.
cast a lightning bolt at third
Yeah.
level.
Volt's lightning breath does recharge. Okay,
Let's go.
Nice.
so it's just kind of a like Volt on the right side, Cal on the left side style.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and yeah,
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I think I can just. When I cast it, I just cast it. If something were there,
yeah.
You would do
to-
damage.
yeah.
No,
The
like
lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, but
so there is kind of this like boom as both of you do this, but a moment later you see kind of the sand burning slightly, And about 3/4 of the way through the sand path, you see kind of this hardened, brittle surface start to form as it gets turned into fulgurite.
Ooh.
What is that?
It is fossilized lightning. It's what happens when lightning strikes sand.
Nice.
Whoa!
Cool.
Okay, should I be plowing in now?
Let's go.
Okay,
Go.
got my
But you
cow.
said it's only
Yeah.
3/4, like
Only
it only goes
3/4, yeah.
3/4.
Uh,
Then I think
my lightning bolt is 100 feet. 100
yes,
feet.
but it doesn't affect things evenly.
Okay.
Like,
I think now we have a long runway. I think now you get the
Yeah.
full. It's the first 75%, and then
towards it?
yeah. So I think run. Try to jump the last quarter.
Okay, yeah, because it's 50 feet.
Yeah.
I feel like I can jump that conceivably, especially.
Yeah, you and then I think Volt can jump too, and then you could just hold Cal, and Satus will be in the other end saying go.
Yeah. Volt can
and-
ride me if he prefers, whatever
and-
he thinks is best for him.
oh,
Satus
Volt is already
go.
running down and takes a
Bye,
graceful
Volt.
leap and
Yeah.
lands on the other side, almost. And indeed, as he lands about 1 foot away from the edge of the platform, you see his like 4 paws sink into the sand. And as he wriggles, he sort of starts to sink a little bit more.
Use the rope. Use the rope. We have the rope.
Okay, yeah. But maybe I should.
But-
maybe
well,
I
you
should
gotta
jump
get-
first.
yeah, you
gotta
jump
jump
first. Rope
first,
second.
yeah.
Jumping first. Okay, running.
Acrobatics check, please.
Oh,
I think Satus will also be like, "You can do it. You've got this. You definitely ran long jump in high school, right?" And that'll be
I
some
really
jumping
hope
bardic
so.
inspiration.
Yeah.
I get a 14 plus 4 for an 18.
Like a graceful gazelle,
Save that inspiration for the next thing.
Helena runs around the fulgurite, or runs through the fulgurite and just takes a running leap and lands at the next platform.
Okay.
But
Can I
Grab
pull
Volt.
Volt? Do I need the rope? Can I just pull him up by his little feet?
strength check, please.
Okay.
You can still use my bardic if you need it.
Yes, maybe I do. In fact,
Go
'cause I
for it.
rolled very
Go for it.
badly.
It's a D8.
A D8. Okay. Now I have a 15.
It takes a little bit of wriggling, but whack, you're able to pull Volt out of the ground.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
is he okay?
All right.
He seems to be
Okay.
okay. Ah, the
Let's keep it
Cavaliers
moving.
jump into the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Literally, let's go.
Okay, we're going. What are we looking at?
Beyond you is another pool, this time of bubbling green acid. And you
Sounds
have
like
a
a pool.
series of 6 chains that hang down from the ceiling that has been constructed over this pool. And there's one right next to the platform where you are, another one about 7 feet further in, and so on and so forth.
So we have to
So
swing
like
it.
Tarzan style.
Yeah, we're Tarzaning.
Okay, I've done this before.
This reminds me of a story I read of a man who was raised by apes.
Was he good at this stuff?
He was fantastic, and he also could slide down tree branches somehow.
Oh, pretty cool. If only I were him.
Yeah.
But as it is, I'm me. So I guess similar to before, Cal, you're with me. Volt, you're kind of under your own steam unless you want to be with me.
He will
I
kind of
think-
nod his head a little bit and sort of go like, he's not quite sure what to do. He's not allowed to
Yeah.
fly.
Right. Maybe you come
Yeah.
with me. Maybe
Yeah.
you come with me. Okay.
I will say, he can sort of do something
can
where
we
he...
rig?
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
like
it will-
like
it will
like tie
take
him
some
to-
time, but yeah,
Yeah. Or you said he can kind of hold on to her.
even that will take a little bit of time as to figure out the mechanics of it.
Well, you've got to hold on to me. We've got to have time for holding on.
Yeah.
A little bit of time, I'm saying. All right, fine.
Right. Otherwise, I'm just like jumping people into
Okay,
acid.
so
which
he
I'm
is,
not
yeah.
gonna do.
he is hanging
Yeah,
off of
that's-
you like a backpack or perhaps a draconic koala as he sort of, like
Reasonable.
holds onto
Yeah.
I
you.
like it. Like it very much.
I do
look
think
great.
that will get you a disadvantage on these checks, though.
Oh man. Okay. Hooray.
Satus, I assume you're just walking through the acid and coming up on the other side?
I mean, unless I see anything else, like I don't know if Satus could do. Is it literally just like acid pool and chains?
Yep.
There's no sort of anything else I can note on.
Not really.
Then yeah, I think I think I would just walk through and I would just like continue to describe how Tarzan does it as in
All right, tell you
motivational
what.
terms, and that also will be bardic inspiration plus it may be anything else.
Yes.
How generous are we feeling? All right,
So generous.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 1 bardic inspiration that you can use, and you still have
Okay.
disadvantage, but you can add +2 to your rolls, Beth.
I
Okay.
have disadvantage, but I can add +2.
Yeah.
And then you have
So if-
1 bardic.
so-
my bardic inspiration
Yeah.
that I gave you.
So, like, if your acrobatics modifier was normally +5, for this challenge it would be +7.
Cool.
Okay, and we do think it's acrobatics, do we, rather than athletics?
I'm quite firm on it, but I'm open to
Ah.
hearing an argument.
Well, it's just like I always say, really, isn't it? These are all things you do in the noble sport of athletics, where you do running, jumping, swinging, shot put. Do you remember
Right.
swinging?
That's
along
my
with shot
favorite
put
event
and
in the
discus?
Olympics is
Yeah,
athletics.
swinging.
Running,
Right.
jumping, climbing trees, as Eddie Izzard would say. I think that this has more to do with the hand-eye coordination and the reflexes of grabbing onto the next chain as it arrives. Really, you are kind of making a compelling argument for why it should be a series of both athletics and acrobatics checks. The more that you talk, like the
Okay.
more that I hear, the more I kind of feel like maybe you should pass both of these.
Go, 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 go.
Okay,
Elements
I
of
have
both.
I have one idea. Can I cast?
Okay.
Can
Turn your
I
drunk
cast? I've got a great thought.
Yeah, we've really been
Have
neglecting
you?
this aspect of it.
I know. Yeah. What if I cast Mage Hand and could manipulate the Mage Hand to like pull the
Yes.
chains
Yes,
closer
manipulate
to us?
things. Let's do things that don't involve me. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I do that?
Mage hand.
So here's the thing.
Mage hand.
You are drunk. So
Yeah.
let's say that you could do
This
this,
makes
but
me
there's
bold.
going to be I think, an intelligence check to see if you can work out like the spatial reasoning of the
Okay.
space.
All right. Yeah.
Satus, perception check while this is happening.
Okie dokie.
Oh god.
That would be a 10.
You hear a splash from the other side of the course.
Okay.
All right,
Can you
Emma,
see
are we
anything?
doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me that intelligence check.
Okay.
That's encouraging.
7.
You move the chains around. It looks to you like where they should be in the right place.
I did a great job.
Okay.
Don't be a slob.
So you think I can grab the chain now because it's just here?
So the first one has
Yeah.
always been within arm's reach. It's the subsequent
Yeah.
ones that are perhaps more of a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
But theoretically, Cal has now put them kind of in a place where it should be an easy grasp instead of quite
Great.
as much of a Tarzan
Theoretically,
swing. At least
yeah.
for
Well,
one
let's
of
do this
them.
then.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're doing this.
All right.
We're all on board.
Yeah.
Satus is watching our doom. We're rolling
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
He's cheering on against the doom.
Yeah.
We're rolling an athletics check with disadvantage +2.
Yes.
What fun.
An acrobatics check, yes.
I see.
Nice try, though.
Okay, we get a 14.
You swing past the first chain, grab onto the second one.
Great.
Could I have another one, please?
Another acrobatics?
Yes, please.
I thought we were like.
He was threatening to make you do both, so I think.
I
I
was
see.
threatening to do both for
Oh,
each
I-
stage of this process.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
so.
I thought we were
No.
alternating. I thought you were being.
Nah, he was saying you will have your
Benevolent.
acrobatics and you will
My-
like it.
I see my mistake. Very silly of me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that is 13 +2 +4.
You
does
grab
that
onto the next set. You're about halfway through.
But I'm not, am I? This. Okay.
Roll another
Everyone's
one
good.
for me.
Gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Okay. That's a 16.
You're almost through. Oh, man.
I hate it.
Zoom, just like adding things onto the image. But all right.
What did
what?
it do?
Oh, it just popped up for me, just kind of a thumbs up image. I don't know what I did to like make that happen. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
I see
Okay,
mics.
okay.
Yeah.
We're nearly there, right? We're nearly there.
One
Everyone's
last
holding
one.
on tight. And anyone want to help? No, okay. One last acrobatics check. It's going to be fine.
We got that bardic
Got
inspiration
that bardic
still.
if you need it.
Okay. 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 Let's do the bardic inspiration then.
I think it's a good
D8.
roll.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going well.
The
Yeah.
bardic inspiration is
D8.
right. Okay, now we have 13.
Huh?
Cal has put the chains just a little bit in the wrong spot.
No!
And as you reach to grab the last one that you need, you tumble, and all three of you
wow.
fall into the acid just a few feet from the end of the platform.
Okay.
So,
Can we try and get out of that really quickly?
yeah, you can. That's going to be, well, you want it to be an athletics check. I now need one from all three of you.
Okay, good.
But for starters, you are going to take 11 points of damage, each of you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Might have to take that tiny, tiny potion soon.
Volt is out. Volt is out of the acid.
Oh,
Cool.
good.
Great.
Great.
Okay. I get a non-natural 22.
Helena is out of the acid.
I'm putting Cal up then.
That's great, because I rolled a 2.
Okay, but I can.
You can just grab her. She's
Yeah,
so small.
She's tiny. She's tiny. Wee. I can pull her
All
up.
right, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
allow it. Okay, you are at the
Okay.
base of the tower. It is above you. It is not quite a vertical surface. It slants slightly in a diagonal away from you. And the surface is kind of a clean sheen of what looks like sort of opaque glass that doesn't reflect back at you.
This may be a silly time to mention it, but once per short rest, I can recover some damage. I might do that.
Go forth,
I
do
love
it.
that. Cool.
Okay, which is 1d10 plus 8. So I need to-
Right. I have here that we have 3 potions of superior healing.
Go ahead and have
Oh,
one.
yeah?
I believe that is
Can
right.
I have one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
great.
Should.
And what is that?
Good.
Take a moment. Hang on.
I might do
can
that
look it
too. Satus, you are like full blast. aren't
I've
you?
not
Yeah,
been.
yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah, Satus got
Or
like a
a disembodied
instant.
person.
So superior healing is 8d4 plus 8.
Wow.
8d4
Wow,
plus
wow, wow.
8.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
No,
8d4.
Satus got like instant long rest and then got knocked out of his body.
then it
So
goes-
Satus is chilling like a villain with his full health, almost all spell
Full health
slots.
and his ability. Yeah, but he can only cast one spell
Yeah.
and one cantrip. But he's doing his best.
Hal heals for 22.
All right. So you have one of those left.
Okay.
Because we just used 2.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Cool.
Those are
How-
great.
Yeah,
26
those
healing.
are great. Yeah. How is Volt doing? We
Yeah.
need to force a potion down.
He
his
looks beaten up, but not like in critical shape. I
Okay.
also think that like you two can quickly quaff a potion. Figuring out how to feed
Right.
Bolt a potion would
Yeah.
be a multi-minute
Yeah.
affair, and we are still in the thick of this.
Okay, great.
So we're
great.
climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we feel we're climbing?
I think
And
so,
Satus-
unless we
yeah.
can notice anything else. But if
Yeah.
it just seems like we got to make our way up the slant, let's make our way up the slant. Satus can lead the way since he's just
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Satus, weirdly, you find that you can put your foot on this and just kind of change the orientation of gravity and just walk up this side of this cliff.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
That's
Cool.
Cool.
The rest
we
of
do
you,
that?
upon
Oh.
touching this surface, you discover it to be freezing ice and slippery ice at that.
Huh. Okay.
How long?
Well, Helena,
How
don't
long
you have
a
like a
slant is it?
withstanding ice thing?
I have
It's
cold
like-
resistance.
I don't know, like
Would you say within where I'm trying to get to is within 30 feet?
No, it is 40 feet
Okay.
above you. That's your
Okay.
target.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay.
You can't
so
just
it's
miss.
sucky.
You need to do a little bit of effort, and then you can misty step your way up there.
Okay.
So we need to get up this slippery thing.
Correct.
Yes.
And it's cold. And I have cold resistance.
You do have cold
I
resistance.
don't think that does anything for the slippery.
Okay.
This might be the episode where Beth Eyre finally kills me. Like, this might be the one where...
Do we have any grappling hooks? Do we have any gear?
I think we do. I think
we
we
might
do.
have.
Yeah?
I think but we've got our grappling stuff from climbing mountains, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
grapple up.
Great.
Great.
Bolt, hop on.
Everyone get on board. Oh, we're going to have such tense shoulders.
So, yeah, it's really good that you have your athletic teenage body back for all
Yeah.
these misadventures, I think.
Yeah. So good.
So, in that case, goodness gracious. Okay, so, like, you're kind of just, like, straight up mountain climbing style, just kind of, like, using, like, boring picks into the side of this, like, freezing surface and moving upwards. All right, so I think we're going to just start with a couple of, just roll me a strength check, first of all, Beth.
A strength check.
Yes.
Yes. Why am I having difficulty with that? Yeah, a strength check. Exactly. That thing. I have a 7. I think I'm broken. I don't know.
You're like, ice picks don't quite go into the surface. It might just be sort of the wriggling dragon behind you and the drunken elderly tiefling on your shoulder
It's just
that
all
is
got a bit
speaking in
much.
rhymes and trying to direct you. Or Satus up ahead going, come on, keep up. But
I think this is going great.
Oh,
I
it's
feel good about our fate.
not.
but the sort of first attempt that you have of going up this ice wall ends with you sliding back down towards the ground.
Sad times. Okay, I guess we try again because I really don't see
Yeah.
what option we have but to try again and fast at that.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, please. Let me see how the other team is doing.
Oh dear.
All right.
Yeah? They're all right, are they?
This is...
Can we see them?
No, they're on the other side of this. There's
They're
a
on
tower in
other
the
side
way.
of this.
Satus could float round and see them.
I guess you could.
Yeah, wait a second. Can I
Maybe,
go?
like, disconcert them.
Oh, yeah, I want to go over and
Yeah.
start
Haunting
talking
them.
shit.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is smack talk. I would love to go over there and smack talk them unless that violates the rules. Okay,
That doesn't
Satus is going to be like, I'll see you guys later. And he's going to run over and start just dissonant wordsing and vicious mockerying as much as he can.
Okay, so you find Admiral Razak and these two people basically in sort of a like bit of a huddle as they talk at the base of this wall of ice and kind of talk amongst themselves a little bit. What do you say?
I just immediately cast...
Oh, I'm sorry. And the other thing that you see is that the pool of acid on their side has been completely emptied out. Like almost as if something just like scooped all the acid and threw it off the side of the whatchamacallit, off the side of the edge into the pit of nothingness underneath you guys.
So powerful.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I would like to... because I don't want... Do they notice me yet or no?
No, they are busy in their huddle.
Then yeah, I want to just not even deal with trying to get their attention or anything, and I just kind of want to like sneak attack Dissonant Whisper on Admiral Razak.
Oh boy. All right. Let's
I know she's got the highest wisdom, but if we take her out, I think it's worth it.
Okay, boy, are we starting some shit. Okay, let's do this.
Did you become a ghost with your iron helmet
with your-
on? All right.
She can't read his mind if he's like all
Yeah.
see-through.
Even if she
surely.
can, I'm slowing them down, and
Yeah.
I'll take it.
One
Yeah,
second.
you are distracting them.
That's true.
You're massively distracting.
Yeah, one moment. Let me grab her stats to see what the fuck I'm dealing with.
Surprised him there. Very good. Yeah, this is a great plan.
Yeah, like, well, look, the worst that happens is they start attacking me, and that'll slow them down.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
I don't know why I don't just have all my books here all the time.
So
Yeah.
we don't actually need to climb this thing. We just need to kill them. If you think about it.
If you think
It's
about
true,
it
though.
that
Is
way.
we
Yeah.
could, well, if we kill them, then we can climb it.
These whispers
slowly.
are going to be so dissonant, guys.
It's true,
Such
though, isn't it?
dissonance.
So much dissonance in these whispers.
Most dissonant.
Even if we like, I don't know, like if we trap them,
Uh-huh.
then we don't have to
Yeah.
climb this thing. Or
If
at least
I
not-
can, if I can get farther so that I can see them,
Shoot some firebolts at them.
shoot some firebolts, and
I don't
can
think
do
we should
some
do
other.
that, Cam. I don't know if we should just fight them. They might be quite fierce.
Melt their bridge with firebolts.
Okay, so
I
that's
know
a
you've got that whole
26
drunk
wisdom to save.
Okay, well, then she saves. Or no, but she'll take half damage. Haha. So I did what third level, so she will take half of this as damage, which is 19. So she'll take 10 points of damage.
Okay, first blood Satus and Curtum, I guess. So she'll sort of just like cringe all of a
She
sudden
started it. She
as you
started it.
hear sort of, like a hint of weird spooky whispers around you. And then she will look around and spot you.
And can I take my bonus action of,
Yeah, please.
of unsettling words? And I will say, oh, man, looks like it's the ghost of people you've screwed over past. Whoa.
So now minus her next saving throw
Minus 6 on the saving throw.
Okay.
That is my last bardic inspiration
Oh my god.
type thing, and I'm
Okay.
ready. It's a perfect way to go
worth it.
out.
Worth it.
So she'll look around and spot you, and again, sort of shiver as you say this. And she will go, "Is this against the..." And you sort of hear Brimstone's booming voice, "As long as you don't fly, it's all allowed." And she will just kind of, roll her eyes and produce a potion from a pouch and uncork it. Say something to
no.
her two companions. Quaff the potion, and then, same as you did, Satus, she will start to walk up the vertical cliff face towards you. But back to Helena and Cal. How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I mean, should
Right.
we just jump? I don't know, off, and Satus just go up there without us? Like,
No.
So yeah, what's the rules here?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. Wait.
So,
yeah.
if one of you gets knocked out, then you are off the team. And the rule is that the first team that has all of its contestants that have not been knocked out at the top of the tower wins. So,
And then like wins the whole thing, or just wins the round?
no, wins the whole thing. This is it, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
One moment.
Then
One moment.
I guess-
Before we get too spicy, I want to point out that there has been no,
Oh.
indication of, and at the bottom of this pit is a safety measure that will keep
Right,
you
yeah,
alive.
yeah,
Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
you might be leaping to your death, and Satus being sort of incorporeal, there might be sort of something where it's like every
He doesn't
contestant that
count.
has like
Yeah.
a body up there. So you can
I
try
could
it, but it
cast-
seems
Right.
like
We
a
could get
gambit
into
to me.
we could get into genie
Yeah.
territory.
I have Featherfall, which I could cast on us, but we don't know how far the fall is.
Yeah.
And
Now, here's a funky thought that I just had, and I'll put this in your pocket, but I bet that Helena can throw you at least 10 feet into the air, Cal.
Ooh, just
Ah.
chuck her to the
Yes.
top.
and then
How many
and then
feet
I
did we
can
say?
misty
And then you can
step.
start-
You can
yeah.
throw me, and then I can misty step.
And then you
to
can
the
help me
top.
fight on the other side.
Yes. Yes.
And then it's just Helena and Volt going up.
yeah, but it'll be easier. We'll be less
Right.
disadvantage.
encumbered.
Yeah, it's something about
And
not.
also, we can be continually trying to slow them down
And
while
once
you two make
again,
your way
I
up.
do need to point out, Cal is drunk, so there will be a check involved in whether the Misty Step goes to the right place or not.
Come on, Cal. I'm gonna throw
Worth
you.
a shot.
We
Worth a shot.
can do it. I believe in us.
Are you feeling aerodynamic? Are you?
So aerodynamic.
Right. Okay.
Bolero wide man.
Beautiful. All right, no notes. Please roll me an athletics check, Helena, to see how well you throw Cal.
Throw Cal. Okay. So I get 14 plus 7.
Nice.
Cal rises 20 feet straight into the air.
Great. And now I will cast Misty Step
Okay.
to get myself up
Can't even
onto
say-
the top of the
Again,
tower.
just roll me a d20.
Just a D20.
Just a d20. Just your regular, everyday d20.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this one. 12.
Just enough to Misty Step, not quite like standing on the ledge, but like,
Yeah.
you know, still sort of like rising and then falling down, but you do fall on the top of the mountain, sort of, or in this like one side of this little structure, this dome that exists at the top of the, not mountain, at the top of the tower.
Yeah. Felt like
And
a mountain.
now that you're up there, maybe I could tie some twine to a rope and shoot an arrow up there, and you could hold on to the rope, small though you are. How do you feel about that? And then we could rope up, like backwards abseilers.
This might be the drunk talking,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that plan is rocking.
Okay, we might need to look for a rock or something to put the rope under, because you might not be strong enough to kind of hold the weight of it.
Probably not. I could give it a shot.
Speaking of
Anyway,
which-
at this point, Admiral Razak reaches the top of the tower
Okay, maybe I should
and
focus
looks
on
at you,
her.
Ghost Satus, and goes, "Let's see how you like it." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's fine. I'm smart. What do I get? Okay. So that would be. Oh, that's a 6. That's not great.
Oh boy.
That's
Oh,
not what you
dear.
want.
So you take 29 points of psychic damage as you hear the same spooky whispers that you have made happen around other people, around your head. And you have this immediate compulsion to, I need to get away from this woman. This woman is very scary. This woman is a deadly, deadly
Right.
threat.
So I have to move far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the other
okay.
side of the team.
Volt and I are just going to climb up now.
All right. Strength check, please.
I get a 16.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. I get 16 plus 7.
You are pretty much about halfway up this slope.
Okay.
But up at the top, Cal, you are joined by Satus. Satus, do you say anything?
Cal, help me fight them to slow them down. I may have poked the bear.
Poke the bear, poke the bear. Let's throw her off and spill her guts everywhere.
I like it.
Okay,
I don't know, not my
good.
best, not my best.
Admiral Razak now is rounding the dome and coming towards you guys.
Okay. I would like I can see her now.
Yeah, she's in your sight.
Okay.
She is a ghost, remember, so do something that will hurt ghostliness.
ghost?
No, she's not.
Oh, she's just able to walk like me? Okay.
Yeah, she took a potion spoilers, a potion of spider climb that let her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Well, I think I would like to. Is she like at the top?
Yeah, basically the way that I'm imagining this is basically like it's the top of the tower. In the center of it, there's a dome, and there's kind of a ring around the dome. The dome has
Okay.
one door on your side and one door on their side. And so all of this has been happening kind of in the like ring of platform around the dome. But she is now at the same top of the platform that you guys are.
Would you say if I angled myself correctly, she could be in line with her cronies behind her?
Her cronies are
further
not
down?
behind her. Her cronies are still climbing up the tower.
Yeah, but like I couldn't throw a lightning bolt down that would.
I think it would need to be
more than-
like Seinfeld style, one magic loogie of a lightning bolt that like changed direction
Okay.
halfway.
Okay. All right. Then I would like to cast Thunderwave and try to knock her off.
Okay, this is gonna be
Yeah, I'm
interesting.
gonna like run over to her, like closer to her, and so that Satus is, though he's a ghost, I don't think it would hit him. But and I will try to just knock her off.
Okay. This is a dexterity save.
It's a Constitution save.
She's got good stats, guys. What can I tell you?
You could tell us that
that's
she
a
doesn't, and
17
then-
Constitution save.
That does save, but she still takes damage. So it's 4d8, half of 4d8. Twenty 27. So half of 27 she takes.
That would be 14 if we're rounding
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, 14.
Admiral Razak will look down at you and sort of go, Miss Vance, we didn't need to be enemies, you know. Your father and I get along quite well.
Oof.
Low blow.
With that, she kicks you quite hard. I need a strength check, Emma. Excuse me, a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I will be ready to catch falling cows.
That's a 7.
Cal tumbles off the edge of the platform.
Can I try and catch Cal?
Dexterity check, please, Helena.
Okay. It's just a check.
Just a check.
17.
Boom. Helena snatches the falling Calistoga Vance out of the air.
For goodness sake!
Sorry.
And as you
It's
look
not
up,
really-
you see Admiral Razak staring down at you, cracking her knuckles.
How did we get in this position?
And I think at this point we're going to take a quick break to see what else is going to happen today.
We have
Yeah.
to kill her.
Going terribly well.
Let's take a second and see how this all goes. But we'll be right back, folks.